In my opinion, the backhand down the line is one of the top shots in tennis that you need to know. Hey everyone, my name's Tyler from Tennis with Tyler, and today we're going over how to rip that backhand down the line. A lot of players, they can hit the ball cross court over and over and over again, especially on their backhand. But then when it comes to down the line, they have a little bit of trouble. They can't execute properly. And I'm going here to give you the tips and tricks to get you to hit a good backhand down the line. It's very simple. You just have to think certain things, and we're going to go over that in this video. So first of all, with down the line, I need you to think that you need to turn your body more. You need to exaggerate your turn if you want to get your backhand down the line. I want you to think, when you're hitting your backhand, what are you doing? When I'm swinging, I'm turned, here we are. When I'm swinging, I turn, I move through my shot. Where does my body want to go? My body is going to pull to the right. I'm a right-handed player, so the body's going to pull to the right, right? So what's going to happen during my normal shot? If I don't exaggerate my turn, when I go throughout my shot, wherever I point my racket and body to, the ball's going to go, right? Wherever I point my racket and my body to. So when I swing, here we are, look, I'm going cross court. So if I want to go down the line, I need to turn my body more. So then when I open slightly through my shot, what's going to happen? It's going to be more over here instead of over here. Again, wherever you point your body and racket to, the ball's going to go. If you point your racket and body cross court, it's going to go cross court. So you need to exaggerate your turn. So when your body opens up a slight bit, you're going to finish down the line. Well, Tyler, you don't want to open up your body. What are you talking about? Okay, yeah, you don't want to purposely open. You don't want players, a lot of players, which this is other videos, they open their body like this, okay? We're keeping our body closed. We already know that. We apply that. We assume it in this video. But what? Every single person opens up their body a little bit. Roger Federer, Rafa Nadal, every single person opens their body a tiny bit. Maybe not that much, but again, you want to turn more so when you open up, you are not open as much as you normally would, okay? Now, how can we ensure that we turn our body more? Two ways. Number one, you're going to pull your racket back. You're going to take your racket back. You're going to exaggerate that take back, okay? You're going to feel tension in your obliques and in your court. The second way that you can do it is, instead of taking your racket back by just turning, you're going to pull your racket back with your non-dominant hand. For your backhand one hand, look, I'm going to pull this racket back. I'm pulling my racket back with my non-dominant hand. For the two hands, same thing. I'm going to pull the racket back with this top hand. That's going to ensure that I am way more turned, okay? So show the back shoulder, exaggerate your turn, and pull your racket back, okay? You want to show the front of your back shoulder when you're turning throughout the shot. Now, I want you to think, here's a big thing. It really helped me with going down the line. You need to hit the ball later. I will say that one more time. You need to hit the ball later when you are going down the line. The more out in front that you get the ball, the more angle you're going to get. What I mean by that is, when I swing, if I hit the ball all the way out here, look what's going to happen, right? I'm not turning, I'm not opening up my body, but look, when I swing, the more out in front I swing, the more I'm going to go this way. So if you want to hit a super, super short angle off the court, you're going to have to exaggerate out in front. Also, you're going to have to get around the ball a little bit, but that's another video. If you want to hit down the line, you need to wait for the ball. I want you to think, the earlier I swing, the more out in front I swing, right? So that means I'm going to pull it over here. Now look, the closer I get to me, watch what's going to happen. Now when I swing, look, I'm still swinging forward. When I make contact with the ball, I keep on swinging forward, and then I go. Now you don't want to wait for the ball too long, okay? You don't want to get it here. You just want to wait a split second longer. I want you to think, if I'm going cross court, I'm going to maybe go here, right? That was horrible. If I'm going down the line, though, I'm gonna maybe wait 1 second, okay? So cross court, here, down the line, maybe 1 more second. So by taking 1 second off your shot, by waiting a little bit more, I'm telling you, that's going to help you a ton. If already wherever you point your body to by turning, the ball is going to go, you're already going down the line, okay? If you want to make it even more effective, if you want even more tips and tricks, you're not only going to make contact early, you're not only going to turn and point your racket, but you're going to get your body into the ball. Wherever you can get your body to, the ball is going to go. If you want to ensure that you're getting that backhand down line, now what you're going to do is watch. After you hit, right, after you make contact, you're going to finish down the line. So now you're not just going to have your contact, but you're going to have your momentum take you down the line as well, in addition to your contact, and it's going to make you so good, okay? So again, after you hit, and I learned this from Patrick Montague, I used to work for Montague, I did his Instagram content, I wrote a couple emails from Montague. When you were getting some of the emails instead of from him or from his email, you actually were getting them from me. I wrote some of them. It's pretty cool experience. But here we are. So you're going to turn, watch. So after you hit, right, you're going to go boom, and then you're going to get your body a little bit forward. Now, well, Tyler, you're telling me get my body a little bit forward. I'm in no man's land. That you suck. I'm unsubscribing. Thumbs down. Well, okay, clearly no S-H-I-T, Sherlock. What are you going to do? Well, if you're going up to the net, you're going to follow. But after you hit and you go forward, then you're going to recover back. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to hit. Here we are, body forward, and then I'm going to recover back. Okay, so make sure you recover. Make sure you don't just end up in no man's land. So I'm waiting for the ball. I'm keeping my body turned. I'm making sure that I exaggerate my turn. I wait for the ball. Here we are, point my racket body to the target, and then what do? I finish going forward with my momentum. Now, the best way to work on accuracy is what? To put out targets. Put out a cone, a cup, something fun over there to hit, and what are you going to do? You're just going to get tons of reps, feeds, you could drill, you could hit, you could even do drop feeds at that target. And the reason why targets are so good to practice, and this is huge for every single one of you, so make sure to stay watching this video. Don't just go, okay, you already taught me how to teach down the line. I'm giving you a top tip. Why do players use targets? Players use targets not just to utilize the targets while they're in practice. They utilize targets because they're going to utilize them so much that then when they're actually playing, you're going to be able to visualize the cone that you were hitting for 1,000 balls. Let me say that one more time. When you use targets, don't just use them during your practice sessions to hit them. Use them so many times that what's going to happen, you're going to walk out, you're going to play matches, and you're going to see that target standing there or sitting there. Because why? You've went over it so many times that now you can hit to your imaginary target that you've been drilling. That is huge, guys, when you do it. Now, the last thing I'm going to leave all you is make sure it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to hit the overall line. When you're going down the line, try to aim for this vicinity. Try to give yourself some more margin for error. If you go so close to the line, what's going to happen? You're going to end up missing a tiny bit. Give yourself some high percentage. Make sure you utilize your down the line shot when you're inside the court, when you're not deep behind the baseline, and you're going to be so much better off when you hit. If this helped you, make sure to click the link in my description. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to comment if this helped you. Make sure to click the link in my description for to instantly improve my serve and forehand ebook. If you love all my tips and tricks, you'll definitely love those ebooks. Have a good one. Happy hitting, and I'll see you guys next time on court.